video, we're going to do a quick flip through and review of the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle, written by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and illustrated by Giada Rose. Beautiful box, as all of these are in this series. Lovely gold gilding. Pops out quite easy. We love that. Beautiful full moon, as always, inside. This was the first of the Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks that I got. I got it last year, and I think I got it as soon as it was released. And oh boy, I fell in love with the series. And now I wildly wait in anticipation for every new release. I really struggled because there wasn't an Ostara one this year, so I had the in bulk one, but then once in bulk passed, I was like, and so yeah, I'm trotting out Beltane a bit early this year because I missed my Seasons of the Witch. There isn't a release date yet for the Ostara deck as well, so that I'm struggling, but I'm grateful to them because I know that this takes a lot of work. And they are absolutely gorgeous. They are keepsakes, and I know that I will use them in my practice probably for the rest of my life, for as long as they survive my very rough handling. Ooh, sorry, that was the... So as always in this series, we have this gorgeous back where there is the full moon, colors that correspond with the season, as well as items that correspond. So here we have bees. I'll just begin flipping through for you. Yes, speaking of bees, just absolutely gorgeous. And this deck is, out of all of my Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks, obviously it was the first one I got, but also I have used it the most. And in fact, it's been probably about 10 months since I last handled it, up until this most recent reading I just did. And opening that box and just feeling the energy from it, and I was just like, oh, it was greeting an old friend. I just felt right at home with it. And that's what's wonderful about this type of Oracle deck that is seasonal and having a set of them, is that returning to them, it's kind of like pulling out, you know, holiday decorations. Every year, like, there are memories associated with each one. So like here, like all of these different cards, I have sort of, some of them are a bit hazy, but memories of situations where I pulled them last year and what they meant to me then. And it's exciting to see what they're meaning to me now. Just beautiful. They cover everything. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Ah! But yeah, this is a very dear old friend. Also, look at that beautiful golden edging, and they all have these brilliant colors for their edging as well, which is my favorite. I mean, my favorite as far as color palette wise so far has been the in bulk one, because blue is my fave. But honestly, all of them are gorgeous. This really is like, if I was speaking to a witchy or witchy adjacent individual and they were like, oh, Oracle decks, where should I go with that? This would be my my first go-to. I would be like, you know, just Seasons of the Witch. I mean, I would be setting them up for having to get an entire set, but you know what? I don't even feel bad about that, because having the whole set is gorgeous. They look beautiful on your shelf, all lined up in a row. And they're just so wonderful and useful. They're great for daily cards in the season, and they just keep you focused, and they kind of add to any celebrations of any Sabbats that, you know, you might engage in. Or even if you're kind of in a low energy place. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. In a kind of low energy spot, and you're not really going to do a lot for a Sabbath, or there's just a Sabbath that you don't do a lot for in general, even just like using the oracle cards for that Sabbath from this will give you that feeling of having participated. Might give you inspiration for things you could do for that Sabbath at that time or in the future. Or just give you some new perspectives on it. Open up new avenues of research you could do. Love this, Rowan. Ah. Oh, me and this card had a lot of time together last year. I'm interested to see if we have a lot of time together next year. And this is one of my all-time favorites. Like this, oof, the menstrual symbolism, but the heart and the veins and oh, just everything. Like, yes. Moon phases. I cannot stress enough. When I opened this box and when I got to this card, I was fully sold on this series, and I was like, yes, more of that, please. Thank you. I mean, maybe it's not for everybody, but this is certainly for me. Stone circle. I was supposed to go to my first stone circle this week, but circumstances made it so it wasn't happening, but it will happen at some point with my very dear friend. But by the way, the circumstances originated from myself, but my life, but I cannot wait because we will have to reenact this card there because I have been obsessed with stone circles my whole life, and I have lived in a country that has them for over 2 years and still have not gone to see them in person. Oh, another fave. Love it. Oh, it's just the whimsy, and I just 100% I recommend this, and I'm excited to get to use this. Wait, I'm saying that like I didn't just film the reading for the solar eclipse. I've already used it for that. It was great using it for that, and I am excited to use it for myself over the next month and a bit. I'll probably keep using it for myself until we hit they're doing a summer solstice deck. It should be coming out, I think, in the beginning of May. So when I get that one. So I'll use this until they get that one. Because it's the vibes. It's the vibes. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.